Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is December 26, 2024, and right now there is worries at the club of what's going on with David Oduro and Aziz Issah. Also, Barcelona have identified a new possible left back for the future to compete with Alejandro Valde. And finally, Franco Mastantuono. Looks like he's not going to be coming to the club. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo and we begin with the news that La Masia has increased in value by 193 million euros. Now, from last year until this year, there have been 17 academy players that either are playing on the first team or have debuted. And in total, these 17 players have increased in value by 193.2 million euros, an incredible increase from last year to now, which just goes to show that La Masia is indeed the best academy in the entire world. Now, of course, the main guy responsible for this increase is Lamine Yamal, whose value increased from 60 to 150 million euros from last year to this one. That's a 90 million euro increase. Another player who's responsible for this huge increase is Pau Cubarsí, whose value increased from 1.5 million euros to 40 million euros from last year to this one. Then there's Fermin Lopez, whose value went up from 15 million euros to 50. Then there is Marc Bernal, whose value increased by 4 million euros. And this one is actually pretty impressive because Bernal has only played like, 2-3 matches and his value went up by 4 million euros. Imagine if he never got injured. There's no doubt that his value would have increased 4, 10, 15 million euros. No doubt about that. And finally, there is Marc Casado, whose value increased from 600,000 to 15 million euros. And in total, La Masia's value has increased by 193 million euros from last year to this one, which again just highlights and proves that La Masia is indeed the best academy in the entire world. Now, speaking of young players, young promising players, we do have to talk about David Oduro and Aziz Issah, two promising players that Barcelona signed this summer, because right now the club are worried. What's going on with them? Why aren't they playing? Now, starting with David Oduro, the 18-year-old left back who hailing from Ghana. Barcelona signed him with lots of excitement because this player is very, very promising. He's been consistently compared to Alphonso Davies. In fact, he's been nicknamed the Ghanaian Alphonso Davies, and Barcelona have so much trust in him and they believe in his talent that they signed him until 2027. He eventually debuted against Real Sociedad B, and during a few matches that he played, he showed his speed and his dribbling and his great crosses. However, he has not played most recently, and in fact, Barca Athletics coach Albert Sanchez has actually been using a midfielder in place of a proper left back, which of course has now worried the club. What is going on? Why isn't David Oduro getting minutes? Now, the other player that Barcelona signed during the summer was Aziz Issah, an 18-year-old winger who also hails from Ghana. He's actually here on loan until the end of the season from Dreams FC. And, he's someone who's actually been compared to Lamine Yamal because of his speed and his dribbling abilities. He has only played for 15 minutes, 1-5, and he hasn't played anymore, and which again has raised the questions within the club. Why aren't Oduro and Aziz playing when the club considers that both of them are high caliber reinforcements to Barca Athletic? Now, as far as me, I'm not too worried. I think the two players just arrived. Remember, they didn't arrive in the summer. They were signed in the summer, but then there was problems with their visas and their work permits. So they didn't arrive until October, if I'm not mistaken, end October. So they haven't been here for that long, or when I say here, of course, I mean the club. They haven't been at the club for that long. So I'm honestly not too worried. I'm sure there's a reason why they're not playing. They're probably still adapting. They're still, learning the Barcelona concepts, the Barcelona style of play. So I'm not too worried. I'm sure the two of them will get more minutes down the road. I think it's just a matter of giving them time to grow and mature. Anyway, speaking of more young and promising players, Barcelona have identified a new possible left back for the future, someone that can compete with Alejandro Balde, because as you know, Barcelona want to sign someone that can compete with Balde. And this player is no other than Nicolas Boshart, a 17-year-old left back who currently plays for Sao Paolo in Brazil. Now, he has yet to debut for the first team of Sao Paulo, but despite that, he has been causing lots of waves. He is considered one of the most promising left backs currently in Brazil. He is known for his strong defensive skills, particularly in the aerial field. But what he's known even more than his defensive skills are his attacking prowess and his speed. So definitely a full-rounded player, a complete left back, someone that can both attack and defend. And his contract expires with Sao Paulo until the summer, in the summer of 2026, which of course gives Barcelona some time in order to get their finances in order, their financial fair play in order. Plus, he won't be 18 until next year, so again gives Barcelona more time to plot his move. Now, it's reported that Deco has been tracking this player very closely for quite some time. In fact, it's been revealed that Deco has traveled to Brazil in order to watch Nicolas play up close, because Deco thinks that Nicolas will be a great addition to Barcelona. Anyways, let's end this video by talking about Franco Mastantuono. But before, let me remind you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. If y'all looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure to hit the Goal Kids, Kickback, or Fanatics. If y'all looking to place any sports bets, make sure to hit the Bet Us. All links are down below in the description. And with that, let's get back to the news, and we go from Brazil to Argentina, because it looks like Barcelona will not be signing, or at least for now, Franco Mastantuono. Now, Franco Mastantuono is a 17-year-old attacking midfielder who currently plays at River Plate, someone that Barcelona have been watching for quite some time. In fact, Real Madrid have also been watching for quite some time. Both clubs have sent their scouts to Argentina to watch Mastantuono play, and both clubs have sent emissaries to Argentina to talk to the player and his agent. And he was supposed to leave Argentina when he turned 18, and that's why both clubs, both Barcelona and Madrid, were kind of like trying to convince him, come this way, no, come that way. But now it's been revealed that Franco Mastantuono has actually decided to renew his contract with River Plate, where they have increased his salary, and they have also increased his release clause to 45 million euros, making it the highest release clause right now in Argentina. And this, of course, has caught both Barcelona and Real Madrid off guard, because they both had an understanding that Franco Mastantuono would come to either club, but apparently he's going to be staying in Argentina. So now both Barcelona and Real Madrid have said, well, if you can't keep your word, peace, I'm out. Good luck with your career. But both clubs are no longer interested in the Argentine. And that's why you have to be very careful, ladies and gentlemen, with the agents you pick, because I'm sure this was his agent idea. Hey, let's renew, increase release clause. You'll make more money in the interim, and then, they can make more money when they sign you. And now both clubs that are interested in him are out of the race. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did upload another video a few moments ago. Make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always, Visca Barça.